Yo, guys, transfer madness is going still on. Arsenal have just done two more deals. One, Mosquera from Valencia, a centre back, a young 20-year-old centre back, and another great deal, Gyokeres from Sporting, an amazing striker who I think is very good. So these are the two transfer news we're going to discuss about today. First one is Mosquera has been here we go, verbal agreement done. The package is under 20 million euros, long-term deal in place. Mosquera wanted only Arsenal, and medical will be done this week. Let's talk about this deal first, and then I'll go on to Gyokeres. This deal, I think, is solid. It's a young centre back, 20-year-old, and I think it will give the depth because what Arsenal need is a striker, which they've got, and they need depth in their team because injuries have been a huge thing. But with the players they got Zubimendi. For Zubimendi, they got no guard as a backup one. They got Madueke, which I think he's more of a backup to Saka, and he could do well. Let's see. That is the only deal which I was a bit like, if I was like for example, if I was an Arsenal fan, that is how I would have reacted as well. For example, if Madueke was an Arsenal player and I saw him, he's done none, and my team spending 55 mil, I would have been a bit like, Same thing with like Gittins. Like, I was like, I know Gittins is potential, but I don't know, will he do well? With João Pedro, I was like, yeah, this guy's sick. I've seen him, he's a proven Premier League player. He's done sick in Brighton. I know he's going to do. With Gittins, I was a bit like, let's see. I trust the manager, most likely. He is a promising player. We'll see. And that's the same thing with Madueke to Arsenal. He's a promising player, but is he worth that much money? Will he do well? And yeah, that is where he is. But with the signing they've done today, there is no answer that signing is not good. He is great. Gyokeres to Arsenal. I think Arsenal have just solved the main problem that they had for a long while. If we talk about the financial parts, the deal has been done for 63 million euros plus 10 million, so 70 million full package. Almost agreed. Commission of the agent has been reduced as it has to be fixed today. Gyokeres' lawyers wanted only Arsenal, even Saudi clubs offering higher wages. Gyokeres from the start only wanted Arsenal, and he got Arsenal. And I think this is a great deal for Arsenal. A guy who's been smashing in the Portuguese league, in the what way is he from Sporting, in the club Sporting, he's been smashing it. And the way he plays, the style he plays, I think he will fit so well. Obviously, they were after Sesko, this, that, but I think Gyokeres could be the answer. Like Manchester City have their Haaland, Barcelona have the Lewandowski. Obviously, Real Madrid have Mbappe, but it's been a bit, yeah. But let's see what happens with Real Madrid. Real Madrid do look very shaky right now. I won't lie. But even though every team has their like staple striker or something, even Liverpool are trying to get a striker, but still they've got like a Salah who can score the goals and still doing quite well. And yeah, and now Arsenal have their Gyokeres. And I think Gyokeres will do well. For example, saying we were trying to find a striker as well who can go and score. And I think that problem has been solved with João Pedro. Obviously, I wanted Osimhen in, but João Pedro as well. I think on that straight, he is a forward. He has scored goals, and he has scored multiple goals in the Premier League in the Brighton shirt. I know I'm going back to Chelsea, but just comparing. So we needed that. I think we've sold it, and now I think Arsenal have solved their problem as well. And it looks like this season is going to be competitive, especially the top four. Maybe it doesn't look it's going to be that competitive for the race for as it was last year, like where there was Aston Villa, Newcastle, all of this team. And I think the reason is no other team is doing anything apart from Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, and maybe you could say Tottenham as well. Now they got two solid deals, Kudus and Morgan Gibbs White. But obviously, Morgan Gibbs White, if you don't know, there's a whole story going on that Nottingham is suing them. The deal is off. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on behind the scenes, and let's see what happens. Will Morgan Gibbs White be a player? But that whole thing's happening, but there hasn't come anything big yet. But the only thing which I did report in the one where I said, here we go, that there is some suing or something going on. So when more details come on, obviously I will report it. So yeah, so as I was on it, all of these doing, and now Arsenal got Gyokeres, and they've got their winger they needed, and maybe they're gonna try to get Eze. If they get Eze as well, amazing. And I think Arsenal will solve the two issues they had. Needed an out striker, got it, Gyokeres. Needed depth in the team, got it. Got a centre defender midfielder. I mean, got a midfielder who can be good, who can play well. Got a centre back who can switch around, young lad, looks promising. Got a right winger who's not bad, Maduiki, he's promising. Got a striker who can score goals out and out, solved. If they get one or two more players like Eze or someone, the wing is just amazing. The midfield of this is already good. So Arsenal could get the title this year. I know I might be sounding crazy. I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but the team, the transfers, looks promising. On the other side, same with Liverpool. Got Wirtz, got Frimpong, got one or two other players as well, making the team stronger. They were already very good. I think that after the grief period, they are now gonna go and get players like Gui. They're gonna try to get one or two more. Man City look decent. I can't lie. Due to how Liverpool and my team and even Arsenal have gone on, the City transfers do look a bit alright. Now, obviously, they got it before the Club World Cup, and we saw that they didn't work that much, unfortunately. So it's a bit like, will they work in the Premier League? Because it didn't look like, they got the four players, they're promising, but we have to see how they work. And what else will Man City do? Because City, the team that looked so strong last season, we saw so many problems to the game. And I think with PSG introducing this new style of football, Pep's style of football is getting outdated. If you like, when Pep style came, everybody's shocked. But I think people are getting, like clubs are getting how to break that, and that's the reason they did bad. And if they destroy that and play well and play the counter attack well, maybe City could fall down, and that would be the best thing, that finally City's gone and we can just see these new teams, or go on, and maybe the Premier League is more interesting. And I don't want Liverpool to become one-headed horse, and I don't think it will happen, because Arsenal team is looking tough, Liverpool is looking tough, and even Chelsea, if they get one or two signings, even what happened yesterday, how he played, just two or one more at goalkeeper, because Sanchez did well yesterday, but still, at goalkeeper, a little bit more signings, and I think that team is set to give tough competition. And yeah, and I do expect us to get top four. But Arsenal, I do expect, with the two signings they've done today, the signings they've done, I do expect them to give a tough competition and to win the league. I think the signings they've done, it has to be the year, because, like, how much can you more bottle? But yeah, that's it. See you in the next one, and peace.